Welcome back to my channel, Brown Boss Moments. Today we're taking on one of St. James' most talked about roads, which is the famous Long Hill, known for its steep climbs, sharp bends, and unpredictable conditions. This road can be both beautiful and a little nerve-wracking. Now here's the twist. We're driving it twice today. First in the daytime and then again at night. Same road, completely different experience. Alright, so we're starting to climb up Long Hill right now. During the day, the biggest advantage is visibility. You can see curves ahead, oncoming traffic, and even potential hazards like potholes or loose gravel. And honestly, the views, absolutely stunning, guys. You can see these sweeping glimpses of the beautiful gorge here at Long Hill that you would completely miss at night. But don't get too comfortable. These corners come up fast and some of them are tighter than they look. You definitely need to stay alert. Now my people, this is the most dangerous part of Long Hill, especially around this bend coming up. Yeah, I've seen accidents happen here firsthand. I can recall a time when I was going to school, coming down in a minibus. There was this minibus in front of us and we saw that one of the back wheels of the vehicle came off and the driver lost complete control of the vehicle. And eventually the vehicle went over the cliff. Trust me guys, it wasn't a pretty sight. And the lady that was sitting right behind the driver lost one of her eyes. While we're driving, you can see that a number of the barriers are missing at the side. In most cases, accidents occurred here and a lot of people lost their lives here at Long Hill. People used to say that Long Hill is haunted. Yeah, let me know what you think about this, my people. And if you had an experience here on Long Hill that you want to share, please do so in the comment section below. Trust me guys, Long Hill is no joke. And whenever it rains or even like a simple accident or a truck breaks down or something, you can be stuck on Long Hill for hours. The government of Jamaica, through the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, entered a US $274 million design-build construction contract with China Harbor Engineering Company for the execution of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. One of the components of this project would be the Long Hill Bypass, for which the government introduced an additional US $100 million for the completion of that part of the project. Now my people, I've recently uploaded a full drone tour of the 11 kilometers Long Hill Bypass, so you can check out that video on my main channel, Brown Boss Jamaica Tours. Yeah, you can check that out. Also, I have the Montego Bay Bypass coverage, all 15 kilometers as well. So after you watch this video, you can also check out my main channel for those videos. The Long Hill Bypass will guarantee a safer route than utilizing the original Long Hill Road. You know, for persons wanting to get to like Cambridge, St. Elizabeth, Sav, you name it. Now my people, before I get to the night drive along Long Hill, I'm gonna drive to the Anchovy Main Square so that you can see the new roads that they've gotten recently. Yes guys, you're in for a surprise, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Thank you for staying with me up to this point, my people. So I just did the drone coverage there of the Long Hill bypass. I'm getting back on the road right now so I can get to the Anchovy Main Square, show you what's happening at that end. But guys, this part here is very hard to cross. I was waiting for a few minutes to try to merge to the main road, but nobody wanted to stop. And I did encounter a little traffic jam here going towards Anchovy Square. But you'll see firsthand right now, guys, how it's like driving here in Jamaica. Nobody wants to wait in line. Everybody wants to overtake and get ahead of the line. But you'll see firsthand, guys. Just stay tuned and watch this all play out. Now my people, for the longest while, the roads along the Anchovy Main Square were in a very deplorable condition. Trust me, I am very surprised to see that they have now gotten the roads fixed. Yes, this was long overdue, and I'm really happy to see that Anchovy Town is looking brighter. Anchovy has a lot of potential. It is a nice and peaceful community. For those of you who live in Anchovy or used to live in Anchovy, please share your memories below. Yes, guys, let's have a discussion about this place. Yeah, the only part that needs to be fixed right now is near the gas station, and then they'll be all set. Alright, thank you for staying with me up to this point, my people. So now it's a different story. Let's see how Long Hill feels after dark. As you can see right now while I'm driving, it's getting darker and darker. So I'm going to try as best as possible to give you a night view of what the famous and treacherous Long Hill looks like. You lose the scenery, but more importantly, you lose depth perception. As we drive along, you'll notice how little you can actually see beyond the next corner. If another car is coming fast, you won't know until the last second. And here's another thing, headlights. Yes guys, headlights. Sometimes they can completely blind you for a moment, especially on those narrow stretches. At night, Long Hill really lives up to its reputation. You have to drive slower, stay focused, and trust your instincts. Now, my people, what do you think about this comparison between driving along Long Hill daytime versus nighttime? I think that daytime driving here is all about awareness and enjoying the view. Nighttime is all about caution and control. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Stay tuned, my people. I'm going to give you a bonus feature right now driving along the Reading Main Road going towards Bogue. So stay tuned for that part. We'll be passing the famous Pinnacle, which is the tallest building right now in the English-speaking Caribbean, up to 28 floors. I've also done a video on that on my main channel, so check it out, Brown Boss Jamaica Tours, alright? Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.